Okay, a bit of a video diary of the work at Moondance. This is the back bathroom, obviously, with the new coating on the black sink. You just have to take the video as good as it comes, I think. It's just on my phone. And here's the shower stall. It's been resealed with a aliphatic urethane because it was looking pretty bad and coming apart. And a little detail here at the front of the spa bath. Just refastened it and resealed it. Okay, working our way out to the floors. Here's the beginning of the red floor and this little utility room. It's come up very nice. And coming out into the hall, all of the closets have been done right to the very back. And of course the main red sunroom here, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Really good. And then working our way back into the main foyer. I've re-cleaned all these floors since the little flood incident with the sprinklers. So you get an idea of how they're looking. Quite spectacular. Again, in the closets, all the details, all the corners. Okay, here we are in the foyer. Of course, there's a little sun study sort of room. I'll quickly go in here to show you the sprinkler that leaked, just right up here. We've neatly, I'll go on this side, we've neatly cut along the beam, and I've replaced some timber to refasten to reinsert the pieces we have in order on the floor. And you can see the plumbing's been redone and all the miscellaneous hardware is here, and I'll reinstall that probably later today. Okay, back out to the foyer, shoot around the corner into the green room, which has really come up quite magical actually. It's this is my favorite floor actually of the whole lot. Has a real lovely model going on. Okay. Now into the blue bathroom. This has come out quite stunning. There's the new countertop and the ice flow metallic paint on the joinery. And we have a lovely finish as well. And all the detailing. I've cleaned up all the corners. There's a bit of tidying up with some cutting in with some paint. There's the shower basin, which I think we all are quite happy with. It will be quite slippery, of course, so we'll need some decals or something on there to help people from not falling. The valve that was leaking through the shower head and seemed difficult to sort, actually not the shower head but the wand. I replaced that valve and have reassembled it, and we have no leak anymore. The old valve is down here in case anybody wants to refer to that in the future to buy another one. So I did have to figure out which one it was. Here's the floor. The bathroom's been cleaned. We actually, Heather and I went through the whole house and gave it a quick spiff up to make it look a bit decent in case somebody shows up to have a look. Including the floors have all been, I've swept all the floors and cleaned them, and I've swept out the whole entrance area too, so the house is quite presentable. The plants have been watered. I just watered them yesterday, gave them copious dosing. And just more floor. Okay, we'll shoot through here. That's my stuff. Everything's tidy in here. Tidied up all around here where I was working. And we'll shoot around the corner, and we're into the kitchen. I've put a layer, just incidentally, a layer of wax on the bit of flagstone here. It was looking a bit shabby. And here's the new kitchen. So you can see the new concrete countertop resurfacing with this orange oxide, which coppery color, which is really nice. High gloss finish, 3 coats of sacrificial wax on top that can be replaced as needed. It just gives the whole surface even more wear and tear. Under the wax is 3 coats of aliphatic urethane. And the joinery's been done around the corner here. Lovely match with this brushed metal effect. It's just magical finish. This little cabinet over here has been done. And we have new hardware on the joinery, which is this Martha Stewart hardware. Nice solid knobs, nice to touch, feel heavy and quality. Nice classic look. Reinstalled the oven. That was interesting. Got it in as true as it was, but it's still not quite exactly square, but I don't know if anybody will notice that. Now the washing machine, I went to install that, and it turns out it does need to be hardwired. There's no plug that arrives with it. And also we need a secondary water feed from the tap to come over into the washing machine. When I uninstalled it, I didn't notice taking off a water tap, but it seems really surprising that there would be no water supply to it. We do have the drain, which I've connected. I made the modifications to make it a good drain hose, but it needs a water supply, and it also needs to be hardwired, or at least a plug hardwired onto it, so it can be plugged in back here. And I'll left all the documentation right here in case a plumber comes around. I've also left the box here in case anything was really wrong with the dishwasher. Okay, I think the last thing I can remember now is the feature wall in the back. It used to be that lipstick red color. I've used the same ice flow. It's really sort of tied the whole room together. It's sort of hard to capture on video, but it is a mild, what I call a mild metallic finish, and it just goes gorgeous against the sky in the background. It makes this whole wall sort of a nice sky framed picture. Everything else is cleaned up in the house. Is very tidy. Everything's looking very tidy. And I'll stop there.